Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this evening's concert. In this evening's concert, we'd like to bring you memories of our friend. And in trying to achieve this, we could do no less than give you the very best show possible. Elvis gave 100% of himself to entertaining his fans, and that's what we feel he'd have us to do this evening. We will be singing many songs that he made popular, and J.D. Sumner will be answering some of your questions and telling you of his personal relationship with Elvis. We hope that when you leave this evening's concert, you will be glad that you came, and your hearts will be warm with memories of our friend.
Well, I just can't help believing when she smiles and soft and gentle, with a trace of misty morning and the promise of tomorrow in her eyes. And I just can't help believing when she's lying close beside me, and my heart beats with the rhythm of her sigh. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay for more than just a day. And I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in my hand, and it feels so small and helpless that my fingers hold around it like a glove. And I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic, and the tears are shining honey sweet with love. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay for more than just a day. And I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in my hand, and it feels so small and helpless that my fingers fold around it like a glove. And I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic, and the tears are shining honey sweet with love. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay for more than just a day. And I just can't help believing, no, I just can't help believing, no, I just can't help. No, I just can't help believing. No, I just can't help believing. No, I just can't help believing. Take it. No, I just can't help believing.
Came out about him shooting out TV sets. Was in his room one time in Asheville, and we was watching a TV show, and them lines went sideways, and that TV set started rolling, and all of us technicians tried to adjust it, and we couldn't get it adjusted. Just time we'd set back down, well, she'd start rolling again. So he asked everybody to step aside, and sent for his gun, and he shot that baby. And I was so proud for him I couldn't hardly stand. I want to be able to shoot at least one before I die. If I have to go out and buy me a black and white used one just so I can shoot it. Here's a song that Elvis liked, but he recorded especially for his daddy, Vernon, Danny Boy.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the leaves are falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But call me back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. Yes, I'll be here in sunshine or in shadows. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so.
Before he came on stage, he bowed his head. He said a prayer. He was asking God's strength to help him do that program. He did this many times throughout the show. Many times he would stop the program and just have this song sung. You listen to the words very closely. You'll understand why. Walk with me.
Walk with me, lest mine eyes no longer see all the glory, all the story of your love. Talk to me, just like you spoke so tenderly when you walked there, when you talked there by the sea. Let me follow in thy footsteps that trod the shore of Galilee, and let me learn to pray like
Take my hand, teach me, Lord, to understand all the beauty of your love. Take my hand, oh, take my hand, and teach me, Lord, to understand all the beauty of
Elvis knew it. So we were playing Shreveport. Between shows, many times we did a matinee and a night show. Between shows, Elvis sent for me to come up to his room. And it was always, regardless of who it was a thrill for Elvis to send for you. Because you wanted to do something for him. Because he done so much for those around him and for mankind. I'd already ordered me a meal, and they had just set it down in front of me, and I just paid for it and walked out and went up to see Elvis. Of course, he always had a suite. He was in the bedroom when I walked in. Well, Joe said, Elvis wants to see you. So I went in the bedroom. He was in his pajamas and a house coat. And he said, sit down. So I sat down. So he told Joe, he said, bring me a check. Bring me a blank check. Joe brought him a check in, and he said, you need some money? Said, fill it out for what you want. I said, Elvis, I can't do it. I simply cannot do it. He said, the heck you can't. You can write it. Fill it out. And there I was, would have loved to have filled it out for $1 million, and he would have signed it. Of course, I didn't. I filled it out for what I needed. He said, it's not too much. If you need any more, come back. Let me know what you need, and you got it. That's the kind of man he was. He was a man that money meant nothing to him, only his friends, only mankind, a man that gave his life. And a man like that, a man that lived his life for the public, a man that filled his calling of God like Elvis Presley, simply cannot be bad. He wasn't perfect. Neither am I, and neither are you. But I just wished that I could be as good as Elvis Presley was.